All right, let's take the clamps off and see where we're at with this frame. All right. So all this wax paper should act as a sort of peel ply. I'm not seeing any spring back in. That's a good thing. All right, the clamps are off. Let's see. All right. Frame SA1. Give you guys a close-up. So obviously this needs a good bit of cleanup, but see, it totally kept its shape. That is one laminated white oak boat frame. All right, say that's a success, and that is the first of many. So let me get this cleaned up a little bit, and we'll go try to offer it up to the boat and see how it fits. All right, I had to go to the hardware store and get a belt sander. So we're gonna sand this thing down a bit. I'm not gonna show you all of it, obviously, but I'll show you a little and then I'll show you the end result. Also gonna lop off the rough ends of it too. All right, shall we? All right, you guys get the idea. All right, sanded down a good amount. So what I'm gonna do is just lop the very rough, jagged ends off and then bring it up and offer it up to the boat. All right, guys, time has come. What the hell is going on here? Why doesn't it fit? I did everything right. Why does it fit? All right, we're gonna check our measurements here. What's that say halfway up the beam shelf? 92. 92. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna see if you look down. Look what it's doing.
It's the other kiddo. She's got a big giant cut on her thumb.
Did you guys like not hurt yourselves for 5 seconds? All right, let's take you guys up here. All right, I'm at a bit of a loss. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Well, I do. I mean, it's bearing up against this spot on this plank here and on the beam shelf. All right, so after consorting with the wife a little bit, seeing as how, at least amidships here, all the planks above this point are going to be replaced, I figure if I take the Sawzall and I cut out these sections of plank, we might be able to get it in. I don't know. We'll see. Not really. Can you go up top and grab, there's a big mallet up there.
I think it's
All right, it's in position down here, so just start whacking on the top. Oh, hold on. Go.
All right, keep going.
Keep going. You want a block of wood to put on top so you're not hitting the deck. All right. Haha! It's even in the keel step. So we are going to need to take this out because we're going to have to bed it with SikaFlex. All right, so this was just a test fit. I need to fit that area up by the beam shelf so the frame more or less rides flush with the beam shelf. We've got a big gap between the stringer and the frame. Otherwise, the fit's pretty good. Maybe I can cut the bevel with the frame and the boat. I've already got the cut started up here. I'm going to wedge this out and stick this in here. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot better. All right, and that has to be cleaned up. So we do have to get this frame out of here so we can clean that up. All right, let's try to get this out of the boat. Last time I got it out. I put a C-clamp at the very top, put a pry bar up on the deck, and wrenched it up, and whoop, came right out. So that's how we get them out after we've gone to test fit them. The more you know. But yeah, I gotta get all the residual epoxy cleaned up. Looks like crapola, but you know it fits. So you can get it on video last night, but I removed this piece of plank. There was a butt block back here. I was totally shot. You can see this plank is crumbling. You can see there's a lot of epoxy fill over where that was rotten. So, you know, more very high quality boat repairs done in the 80s when they refastened this boat. The book from '93 that really galvanized the idea of doing laminated frames brought up a very good point that you should never pay a boatyard to do refastening. Why? Because you get crap like this. I also wanted to show you this. Look at this, that wonderful frame, beautiful. You can see clean through it. That's why we're replacing the frames, but it's all right. So I pulled this out. This will allow us much better access to get that frame in its station, at least midships, starboard and on port side. I am planning on replacing all of this really seriously rotted planking, because this, where the scuppers drained out, is where the majority of that freshwater ingress happened over the years and where the majority of the iron sickness and the rot is. Wouldn't think that cedar could get iron sick like this, but anywho, got the angle grinder with a 40 grit flap wheel. Got the belt sander with an 80 grit belt. I have a Bosch power plane coming with a couple of replacement blades, so that'll be much better for doing this. That's not going to be here till Sunday, and I want to put this frame in as soon as possible, just to get a little bit more strength back in the boat. We got to get it finished. We know it rough fits in there. I got to sand down a little bit this beveled angle piece here where it butts up against the beam shelf there. Yeah, let's get this thing sanded down, and I'm thinking get it sanded down. I'll slap a couple coats of ye old primer on there. Alright, you guys get the idea. Alright guys, so we don't have to be too terribly fussy about this. That last pass was with 120 grit on the random orbiter. It's quite good enough. This isn't going to be some varnished bright work finish. This is just going to get primed and then installed in the boat, SikaFlex on the outboard side here, and then just painted with some good, probably oil-based paint on the inside. So I don't really care how perfect the finish is. So get set up to do some priming, and I'll catch you there. Alright, we'll let that sit overnight to dry, and right now I'm just going to go put another coat of this stuff down along the line of the plank. Alright, fresh coat down there. It's all nice and primed. This should dry quick, but we'll give it a good 24 hours. When I get home from work tomorrow, we'll install it. What's going on, guys? So, it is 6:50 p.m. on Friday, August 23rd, and we are going to install a frame today. Frame SA1, starboard aft one, the one I've been working on for the better part of a freaking month. We're gonna put it in. Got a tube of Sika 291, black, got a bin of roves, rove punch, nippers, small peen, big peen, small sledge. I got a big sledge over there. Got a drill with an extra long number 21 drill on it. I think it's number 21. Whatever the drill bit, that's the shank size, just slightly above a number 8 nail. The number 8 nails are in a bin out there, along with an impact driver with a countersink bit on it. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna put SikaFlex on here. I'm gonna take one of these toothed spreaders that Total Boat was so kind as to send to me, and I'll just spread it out with one of those along the length of the plank. We'll get plenty down in the frame pocket in the keel. And yeah, let's get a frame installed. All right, so this primer is not quite set up. It is linseed oil based, and linseed oil takes a good while to fully cure, but that's okay, because I think SikaFlex will bond to it better anyway. All right, there we go. Good amount down in that frame pocket. I see why they have an electric caulking gun on Ship Happens. This stuff is viscous. All right. Just put a screw in there as a stopper real quick. Put that up on deck, because Sharina will need that when she's going to insert the nails. All right. I'll try to minimize the amount of the stuff I get down in the seams. All right, let's call up some reinforcement, shall we? That shouldn't be too wet. And it should be easier to get in because that other plank... Don't hand it down that way. Hand it down through. What are you doing?
Hand it down this way last time.
Oh, you... did you?
Yeah, you put it up through.
All right. Then hand it down to me. Hold up. Hold on.
Not doing anything
All right.
there. Wheel it?
Yeah. All right, you're good, you're good, you're good. I'm gonna start with the bottommost plank above the garter.
So you're gonna drill and then I'm gonna drill in?
Let me drill through and I'll tell you what to do. All right, you see that hole? All right, so grab that driver with the countersink bit, stick the countersink bit in the hole, and drill up. Is that all the way in? Are you good?
Yeah.
Grab the SikaFlex and squirt a little bit in that hole. Actually, here, let me just run this back through just to clear up the chips. All right, squirt a bit of SikaFlex in that hole and stick a nail through. Do you have the backing iron? Ready? Now keep holding fast on that. I'm gonna pin it. All right, next. Pull the backing iron out. How about we drill them all first, and then we'll go back and nail and rove them. How's that sound to you? So when mine goes through, come back with that countersink.
When it makes a noise, I know I did it right.
Alright, let's set these ones, because we have a plank that we're not doing just yet. Alright, so squirt SikaFlex in them holes and drive nails up through.
Did I wait to SikaFlex until I'm ready with the
No, just pre-SikaFlex all of these holes. Just put a dab in each one and then run your nails up through. And then come back starting at the bottom and drive them in with the backing iron.
Ow. to shove a nail into each one of them?
Yep.
Just gonna use the base of the, what's it called?
So this second one up is through a good amount.
Yeah, that's my push kit.
Okay, so
Think it's good enough?
yeah, I think that's good enough. So are you holding it with the backing iron? Oh, you fucker. All right, I'm gonna snip it. Actually, do you want to just punch them in with the hammer?
Yes.
Here. That'll be easier than putting the backing iron. So just punch it in. There. No, keep going. There we go. Keep going. Alright, yeah, that's good. You can tell by the tone of the hammer and the punch in the hammer. Let me know when you got the backing iron on there. That one was kind of botched, but it's tight enough.
Did I do anything wrong?
Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. It just like bent over on me. Alright, next one up. It's gonna be easier when we get further up. Backing iron on. Okay. Next. Yeah, that last one I did, it bent because I cut the nub too long. All right, hammer that gotch home. Keep going. Okay. Huh?
The punch makes such a difference.
Right. Tell me when you're on.
Okay.
Ooh, that one didn't rivet properly.
You snip it and try to push it out.
Can you put the punch on there and try to hammer that up a little bit? Yeah, all right, put the backing iron on there and hold it tight. Backing iron on. All right, you holding fast still? All right. that one's good. I'm gonna drill the rest of them. Alright, did you notice that tone change? Yeah. Alright, so. Do you want to just hammer up the next one up too?
No, I like to keep it like this.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Either way, it doesn't work, doesn't matter. Let me know when you get the iron on there. How are we looking down there?
I'm waiting for you to bang on it.
Oh, you didn't tell me you had the iron on it. Alright. Alright. What?
You said alright, then you started wailing again.
Yeah, I was just tapping on it. It's all good. Alright, so this plank that had the butt block, next one up. Alright, let's grab the punch and start punching them in. You can see why everyone went to screws for doing this job, huh? Keep going. No more. Okay, yeah, you're good. Ready?
Go.
I gotta reset the rove down onto it. There we go. Alright. Still got it? Success. I ask you if you want to switch, but I don't think you want to switch. Water. How are you looking for those last two? Because we really gotta get these done because the SikaFlex is starting to set up. Hold on, let me back you. You want to just do the other one? Here's one more way. Yeah, all right.
Sure, make one.
You on the bottom one?
Yeah. Next time. Oh, it's just been wrong. You just set it.
No, I have to nip it. I set the rove, and I nip the nail down to a little nub so I can peen the nub over. Trina, I love you. Thank you so much.
Never say I don't love you, sir.
I think you may love our book too.
Have plenty of love in it.
She's worth it. All right. I guess you want to as well.
Well, if he invites you, I'll go in. Not unless he invites you, okay?
Yeah, you can come down. See the fasteners? That was these roves hammered down over the copper nails.
You have to make so many holes.
Yeah.
That was intense.
Well, welcome to being
I hope you
a.
like burly women because by the end of this.
So, what do you think, Vanya?
I think she's a beaut.
Oh yeah. Thank you for your help, Sharina.
You're welcome.
You're a real trooper.
Me handing her that.
I think by the end of this, we'll both be shipwrights. The things we do to save a buck. And just be a bunch of unreconstructed traditionalists.
Yep.
Alright, guys. Well, that's it for this episode. Frame SA1 is riveted in place.
And see you next time.
See you next time. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the little bell next to it to get notified every time I upload new material. If you want to help out with this boat rebuild and funding the channel, video editing software, all that stuff, this is not cheap. So feel free to go ahead and click on that Patreon link down below. You can join for as little as $5 a month. It really helps. And if you want to get a 5% off discount from Total Boat, the link is down below. I'm an affiliate of theirs. Every purchase you make, you get 5% off. So it helps you, helps me. You get the boat supplies you need. I get a kickback that I need. And it just is a great full circle thing. Anyway, guys, it is just about 9 o'clock on a Friday night. It's time to call it a day for now. So, my name's Matt. This is Fania. That's Sharina. And we will see you next time.